Hi guys, Tony here with my friend Spencer,
Hi.
and we are here to tell you about another subject in psychology. Now today's subject is called Operant Conditioning. So Operant Conditioning is all about the behaviors that we have, that we learn. And there's two ways. So you can either increase a behavior, and that's through a process called reinforcement, or you can decrease a behavior, and that's through punishment. So Spencer is going to tell you a little bit more about these two different things, punishment and reinforcement.
Thanks, Tony. So as he was saying, there is positive, which is giving and administer and apply something, and negative is taking something away.
Thanks, Spencer. So, as Spencer just said, there's the two levels. So you have positive and negative. And like Spencer had just said, so positive is when you're giving something, and negative is when you're taking something away. So let's use these in examples. So there's punishment, reinforcement. Punishment has two levels, positive and negative. So let's look at positive punishment. Positive punishment is when you're given, administered, or applied something to you for with punishment to decrease a behavior. So let's say you do poorly on a test. So you want this person, the subject, to do better on a test. So you want them to stop doing poorly. So you punish them. That decreases the behavior. Positive is giving them something. So it could be, all right, you got to go do your dishes right now. Go do the dishes. And that's administering something. That's giving them something to do, which likely the subject doesn't want to do. And so that is a way to decrease the behavior by applying something that the person doesn't want to do, to condition them to avoid that kind of result again, so they don't do as poorly on a test because they know they'll have to do the dishes. So what about negative reinforcement? So negative punishment. So that's when you take something away. How can you take something away but still decrease it? Doesn't it make sense for if you to take it away, it should be more painful or something along those lines? Well, let's say you do poorly on a test, and so you need to take something away. All right, you did poorly on a test, taking away the car. So that's a way to take away something to punish them as well. So you can do that. So we'll go on to Spencer, and she'll tell you about positive reinforcement.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
Positive reinforcement is, for example, you do well on a test, and when you do well on a test, you can stay out late and hang out with your friends.
Exactly.
And do all that kind of stuff.
So the reinforcement, remember, you want reinforcement is to increase a behavior.
Yeah.
So if you're doing really well on a test, like
Yeah.
Spencer mentions, that's great. You want to do more of that? Awesome. Go out, go have some fun. Giving you free time to do as you please. You make the connection, oh, if I do really well, I get more free time in my hands. That's being given something. What about negative reinforcement? So you're increasing a behavior but taking something away. Let's go back to the dishes example. Oh, you did really well on your test. All right, you don't have to do the dishes today. So that takes away something because a behavior is wanted and more wanted to increase even more. And so that's 4 examples of the way you can look at punishment and reinforcement, both in the positive and negative ways. All right, that's all from me, Tony, and Spencer today.
Yeah.
So today, as always, get psyched.
You know about the Psych Club, right? They know where the Psych Club is. Yeah.
I hope they know that we're the Psych. You guys know that we're the Psych Club, right? That's a nod of approval.
You're totally filming right now.
He's totally filming right now. So we're here just to show you guys, obviously these videos that we're putting out, they're not exactly the professional YouTube material that I'm sure a lot of people are having out there. Fortunately, we've had a lot of great reviews so far. Everyone likes to laugh, specifically at me, which I'm good with. I want to do that, but this is kind of a call to action. We in the club are looking for more people to get involved on the media side here. We have topics about, and our camera guy he's that big, I swear, he's crushing my head. Stop it, stop crushing me, you're crushing me. If no one gets that reference, I'm gonna look really weird. People more invested, more involved in administering and doing media stuff here, like videos and YouTube and podcasts and things like that. So just, if you're interested, get in touch with us. We'll put an email at the bottom of the link below. You can take a look at there and send us an email if you have any interest. We tend to have meetings every Wednesday from 12:30 to 2:30, and in that time we usually spend a whole hour doing volunteer work, and some of that will be involved in researching for topics that we're going to talk about, along with kind of like developing scripts and skits, which we desperately need. I mean, I'm not very good at that. So What I'm really trying to say is if you want to get involved, get involved. We're here and we're willing to support you. Thanks so much. Again, from Spencer and I, get psyched.